Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to Ultra Physics. Students, in today's video lecture, we are going to study about a special type of particle accelerator, namely the cyclotron. And we will also discuss the subtypes of the cyclotron. Students, in the previous lecture, the methods discussed depends on direct use of high voltages and are subject to certain practical limitations. The experimental problems increases rapidly with increasing voltage. There were difficulties of insulation and corona discharge as well. To overcome such difficulties, Lawrence and Livingston developed a method by means of multiple acceleration of ions to high speeds without using high voltage. Construction of cyclotron. It consists of two flat semicircular metal boxes called discs owing to their shape. These hollow discs have their diametric edges parallel and slightly separated from each other. A source point is located near the midpoint of the gap between them. These are connected with frequency oscillator, which act as electrodes. The discs are enclosed within but insulated from a large metal box. The whole setup is placed between poles of a strong electromagnet, which provides a magnetic field perpendicular to the plane of discs. Diagrammatic view of the cyclotron. There are two discs and magnet, reflecting magnets, and an ion source in between of these. Target. We have a source proton in between the two discs, a high frequency accelerating voltage, high speed proton beam. Working of cyclotron. Emitted positive ion charge from the source accelerated by electric field between the discs. Owing to perpendicular magnetic field, the ion will travel in a circular path with radius equals mv by hq. Within the disc, the speed of ion will be constant as soon as the ion reaches the gap. Means this gap, the gap between the discs, when ion reaches this gap, it is again subject to the applied potential difference. The ion is accelerated again between the discs and enters the second disc with an increased speed v2, and it will move in a semicircle of large radius r2. The angular velocity of the ion is omega equals v by r, that equals qh by n, where v is the velocity of ion in semicircle of radius r. Equation shows angular velocity depend only on magnetic field and charge to mass value of the ion. Energy of the ion. The equation of motion of an ion in magnetic field is given by where r is the radius at which the particle leaves the machine. After the ion has been accelerated, its energy is given by mv square by 2 equals qv, where v is the potential difference through which the ion is accelerated. Now comparing both equations, we get v equals half h square r square q by m, where q is in electrostatic units. The value of charge to mass for proton is 2.87 into 10 power 14 electrostatic units per gram. Since h and r are known for a particular design, so the equivalent voltage of the particles can be calculated from above relation. The value of applied magnetic field. Magnetic field strength cannot be arbitrarily chosen but depend upon the frequency of the voltage applied to the disc. Hence, must be chosen so as to give resonance. For resonance, pi by omega equals t by 2 and the frequency f should be f equals reciprocal of the time period, which equals omega by 2 pi, that equals h by 2 pi q by m. By increasing the frequency will also increase the magnetic field. Let's talk about relativistic effect. As particle approaches the speed of light, their relativistic mass increases, requiring either modifications to the frequency, leading to the Synchrocyclotron, the subtype of the cyclotron, or modification to the magnetic field during the acceleration. The relativistic mass can be written as the angular velocity of ion will become, where omega decreases as velocity increases from the above relation. As the particles become fast enough that relativistic effects become important, the beam becomes out of phase with the oscillating electric field and can't receive any additional acceleration. If the limiting energy is taken to be about 1% of the rest mass, the limits for the difference particles are shown below. Particles like electrons, protons, neutrons, and alpha particles. It is therefore cyclotron successfully operates only for relatively heavy particles and cannot accelerate electrons. Now let's talk about the subtype of a cyclotron, namely the synchrocyclotron. The loss of resonance caused by the relativistic increase in mass can, in principle, be balanced in two ways. As can be seen by considering the resonance condition. It can be possible to compensate for the decrease in ion frequency either by increasing the field strength at such a rate that the product remains constant, or by gradually decreasing the frequency of the applied electric field. For quite some time, owing to the experimental difficulties, it was thought impractical. But Wechsler and Macmillan shown theoretically that these methods could be applied successfully and that this possibility depends on a property called phase velocity. A cyclotron is a special type of cyclotron patented by Edwin Macmillan, in which higher energies of the particles achieved by decreasing the frequency of the accelerating electric field to compensate for relativistic effects. The first conventional cyclotron is shown in the figure. 1D is used instead of 2 in the cyclotron. Kinetic energy for proton to 1 gigaelectron would have been achieved by using this special type of cyclotron, namely the synchrocyclotron. Let's talk about another subtype of cyclotron, the synchrotron. This was invented by Vladimir Wechsler in 1944, while Edwin Macmillan constructed the first electron synchrotron in 1945. Particles can be accelerated by holding the electric field frequency fixed and varying the magnetic field in this type of accelerator. A simplified diagram of synchrotron is shown on the screen. We have a particle injection point, the emerging beam, electromagnets, accelerating cavity, deflecting electromagnets. A modern industrial scale, a very large synchrotron image is shown on the screen. It's in Paris. A synchrotron is a particular type of cyclic particle accelerator, special type of cyclotron, in which the guiding magnetic field bending the particles into a closed path is time dependent, being synchronized to a particle beam of increasing kinetic energy. The proton synchrotron at CERN in Geneva has an orbit diameter of 172 meter, deflecting magnets of 1.4 Tesla, and accelerates protons to 28 gigaelectron volt. Each proton pulse contains about 1011 protons, and during the acceleration, the protons travel some 80,000 km distance. Students, at the last of lecture, it's an assignment for you. 3 numerical questions are given, and here is solution to these assignments. Number 1, 2 and 3. That's it, student. With this we conclude our today's lecture. If you like this video, kindly subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.